bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Welcome back. This is Comcast Newsmakers from Olympia City Hall. As a matter of fact, I'm Tony Ventrella. Welcome to Olympia City Hall, a city of 44,000. Can you believe it's growing that fast? We've got the Lieutenant Governor, Brad Owen, with us today. Brad, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Longest serving Lieutenant Governor in the country.
At this time, yes.
But not in the state, though.
No,
it's
no.
Interesting that there were two or three who
Yeah,
served
at least two. John Sherberg served for 32 years, the longest serving, only office he ever held.
Yeah.
And then Vic Myers, I think it was, who was also a Secretary of State, by the way, but just in the Lieutenant Governor's office, he served 20 years.
I think people are curious to know, I know this, but what's the job description of the Lieutenant Governor?
Well, you know, there's the constitutional statutory requirements, but basically when the governor leaves the state of Washington, even to Portland, Oregon, I become acting governor. And I end up signing extradition papers and things like that, stuff that she doesn't have to come back for, so that we can continue that moving on,
Sure.
emergencies if necessary. I preside over the Senate as President of the Senate. The statute and the Constitution have me serve on a dozen different committees that have everything to do from state finance to managing the Capitol grounds. And then you design, like any political office, those things that you see as your priorities.
Sure.
And I've been kids has been one of mine on drug and alcohol and diversity issues, and then international issues.
And those are important. The diversity issues, the bullying stuff, I know it's been huge. It's been in the news an awful lot recently. We do have a society that gets a little nasty with each other. But maybe it's because of all those rotten games that are out there, those video games that teach you how to hit people over the head. Is that part of the problem?
Well, I think that anything like that contributes to attitudes,
Yeah.
you know, and people respond to attitudes and carry it out beyond that. So we do need to continually be aware of those pressures, whether they be pressures to use drugs, pressures to use alcohol. We have the alcohol industry putting pressure on kids, or if it's things like the video games, we need to be able to be there and counter with other messages.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to do in my school program with kids.
Yeah,
You know.
and it works. You can't ban stuff. You just can't. We don't ban things in this country.
No.
Well, we do ban some things, but not many. Tell me about green jobs a little bit, what that's about.
Well, you know, I have a committee called the Legislative Committee on Economic Development and International Relations, and I make a concerted effort. It's made up of legislators, both House, Senate, equally divided between Democrats and Republicans. And what I do is I try to find issues that are contemporary, to educate them about it, so they know what are the problems, either the pros, the cons, the whatever, and that they can deal with it and they're aware of it when the issue comes up. Well, something that's been coming up a lot lately is the issue of green jobs. And Washington State is very progressive when it comes to environmental issues, and so we need to be aware of what's going on out there and then help or get out of the way, whichever is the most, you know, beneficial to that industry. You know, there's of course everybody knows wind power and you know, solar power, but
Sure.
what else is out there?
Yeah.
What other jobs are out there that help us maintain a clean and healthy environment?
Yeah, it makes sense. The old business term, win-win situation. You need a healthier environment, so let's create jobs that create a healthier environment. It all makes sense. So in the, obviously not in session right now, Lieutenant Governor, and many hundreds of other government officials work year-round and just don't work during session.
Right,
so
exactly.
You don't get an 8-month vacation.
No, no, not at all. I have a tough time getting a couple days, but you know.
Half a minute to go with Brad Owen, Lieutenant Governor. Knighthood, tell us about that. Not much time, I didn't leave.
No, I know. I did a lot of work over 14 years with the government of Spain, because we do a lot of international stuff, and so the consulate saw fit to make a request to the King of Spain for giving me this award, the Royal Order of Isabella la Católica, Isabel the Catholic, for it's the highest award that you can get as a non-Spanish citizen, and it's referenced as a knighthood. It's,
Super.
In other words, a don.
That's excellent. Thank you. We'll leave on that note.
All right.
Brad Owen, Lieutenant Governor, thanks for being with us in Olympia at City Hall. I'm Tony Ventrella. That's Newsmakers. See you next time.